Hello és szia! Ezer éve nemhogy nem streameltem, nem videóztam semmit. Úgyhogy itt volt az ideje. De a legnagyobb kánikulában persze, hát mikor máskor nem egyébként. Tehát itt az idővel van a legtöbb gond. Hiszen nyár van, jó idő, és ilyenkor az embernek baromira nincs ideje játszani. Ugye ezek a bentülős tevékenységek sajnos ilyenkor a háttérbe szorulnak. Ez is olyan érdekes, az ember azt gondolná, hogy amikor majd hogy a felnőtt leszel, akkor azt csinálsz, amit akarsz. Ja, nem. Úgyhogy akik most iskolába járnak, szerintem fogják be. Na mindegy, szóval üdv mindenkinek. Itt volnánk a Hogwarts Legacy-ben. Hát én már úgy eléggé lehet, szerintem a vége fele tartok. Most jelenleg éppen egyébként Roxfortnál tél van.
Revelio.
Ott van egy ilyen... Állj már meg! Na végül. És majd most neki átmenni a főküldetésnek is.
Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
No.
Reparo.
Nem preparo.
Levioso.
Levioso. Na.
Revelio.
Ja, úgyhogy toltam jó ideje a játékot, aztán elég sok mindenre így rá kellett jönnöm. Egyrészt arra, hogy rohadt jó. Másfelől pedig a mellékküldetéseket nyomtam. Így azzal is haladjunk. Illetve hát kapok jutalmakat, hogyha ugye megcsinálni a diáktársaknak a mellékküldetéseit. Ja, meg rengeteg mindent lehet csinálni a térképen. Egyébként mutattam már szerintem, de most megnyílt ez a hátsó rész, ez a Poicil part, a Marunvintó és stb. Ez itt, hogyha viszed a főküldét, akkor fog majd elérhetővé válni. Illetve ezeket a déli régiókat is szépen felfedeztem. És hát ugye ezeket a Merlin varázslatokat azt mondta, nem foglalkozom vele, de hát abból lesz majd több helyed az inventoryban. Most jelenleg azt mondja, hogy ez hol mutatja ez a nyom, igen, 24 és 18 már így is van. Aztán, hogy talán az eszköztárban látszódik. Nem, a kihívások. Felfedezés. Ja igen, itt van a Merlin. Még egy kell. Hát szerintem azt megcsináljuk. És akkor így fog növekedni a tárolókapacitás. Meg vannak ezek a leszállópályák, platformok, amiket eddig én sem tudtam, hogy ez van. Hoppáré! Seprőkinézett jutalom. Tehát így figyelni kell, de nincs olyan dolog, amire azt mondod, hogy hát ez hülyeség. És nincs rá szükség, de mindennek haszna van. Itt van egy Merlin, egyébként azok nem olyan bonyolultak, kicsit túl misztifikáltam szerintem, pláne az elején, mikor még az ember azt se tudja, hogy milyen rendezvényen van. És még mindig vannak mellékküldetések, arra borzasztóan sok. Na itt van egy Merlin. Na ezt megcsináljuk. De ugye közben rájöttem, hogy ez már folyamatban. Aha. Hát ez rettentő bonyolult lesz, meg is mutatom. Úgyne. Iszkiri van. La. És hát azért nem sikerültek ezek az elején. Mert hát még nem voltak birtokomban azok a képességek. Állj meg. Úgy.
What's that? Settled.
És kész. Na, bocsánat csak. Mondom, miért lagol, aztán rájöttem. Na és mondjuk itt van ez. Ez például...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Igen. És adunk neki egy
Revelio.
nem tudom miért lesz jó. Begyűjtöttünk egy kis hurkelvet, vagy itt már voltunk szerintem. Hát pedig ez itt működik. Ezek meg is sárkányoznak télen. Na de! Ó, ott van valami. Szörnyeteg! És hogy tudom hátra fordítani? Repesztünk 1000-rel. Ha közel jöttek a felszínhez, legyen az víz vagy szárazföld, akkor ott az aranysárga csík, az a turbo, tehát felmutatom kicsit följebb megyek, akkor elvileg fogynia kéne, de már nem fogy. Annyira Isten császár király vagyok.
Revelio.
Revelio. Oh. Ez az. A Fekete tó vagy Nagy tó a hivatalban lévő igazgató hiú módon az előbbit szereti. Egy a kastélytól délre fekvő édesvízű terület. A tó zavaros mélyén sellők, kákalagok és más varázslatos vízi állatok és lények élnek, köztük az óriás tintahal, amelyet már láttam. Egy meglepően barátságos fejlábú, amely előszeretettel fogyaszt pirítóst. Tök jó. Na de, menjünk Ollivanderhez. Egyébként az a küldi. Megjöttünk Roxmordsba, amit már szintén igazából totálisan kifosztottam, tehát már nem sok minden maradt szerintem. Hát azért is mondtam azt, hogy így már tulajdonképpen kezdett
There's
valami
Ollivanders. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Igen, el kell készítetni Ollivanderrel a pálcát.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
És most elkészíti elvileg nekünk az őrzők pálcáját. Ugye 4 őrző volt, most kiderült, hogy volt egy hölgyemény, az Isidóra, aki a sötét varázslatok által kivonta az emberekből a fájdalmat. Tehát, hogyha valakinek az elvesztése miatt fájdalom éreztünk, vagy érzett a delikvens, azt kivette, viszont ettől így egy kicsit megre. Hogy néz ki a szempillány?
It is done.
Na, kész is van.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Ups. Ő Rookwood volt, aki...
A lamb to the slaughter. Ah, how delightful. No more silly days for you. You will pay for your deeds.
Bombarder! Expelliarmus!
You die for that.
The hunt begins. Another pitiful beast. Novice buck.
Incendio!
Done.
Confringo!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
You will not survive this.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
This has become
Incendio.
personal.
Fringo.
Look what you've done! You played on edge.
Confringo. Protego.
You should have joined me.
A fenó.
Delay the inevitable.
Confringo.
Oh, actually,
Protego.
you can't hold out for
Thought you had me there.
too slow.
I'll watch the lights out of your eyes.
Bombarda.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
I'm not done with.
Bombarda.
Let's bring go. You're gonna have to.
Yes. Oof.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio.
Még valaki? Szóval ez a Rookwood Ranrocknak, a gonosz koboldnak volt a hűtársa, viszont Ranrock nemrég megölte a saját testvérét, és hát szembe ment Rookwooddal is, ugye, aki a varázslók vezére volt, ez a tűzkígyó bandának, meg az Isten tudja még kiknek. És hát most ővel megküzdöttünk, illetve visszatérve... Milyen is energiafőzött? Visszatérek arra, amit mondtam, hogy az Isidóra nevű hölgyemény, aki a több száz évvel ezelőtt élt, ugye kimondta a lelki sérültekből tulajdonképpen a fájdalmat.
Revelio.
Viszont ettől az erőtől, amit ott kapott, vagy szerzett, hát így megrészegült. És az őrzők rájöttek, hogy Isidóra az teljesen megtébolyodott. Aztán hát eltették lábalól. Egy avrakadávra varázslattal. És igazából ez a Ranrock nevű kobold... Állítom. Na, mindig csak ilyen szutyok cuccokat kapunk. Szóval ez a Ranrock nevű kobold, ez rájött, ugyanis ezeket a kivont, Isidor által kivont gonosz varázslatokat, vagy mágiát, ezt így tárolta. Viszont a kobold az rájött, hogy hát ezeket meg tudja szerezni, és fel tudja használni, és végre a koboldok is nagyszerűek lesznek. Most itt miért van zárva?
Hello, Memória.
Hát már a 3-as szintű zárokat is ki tudom nyitni. Úgyhogy eléggé a végkifejlet felé haladunk.
It's been ages since I've found it. We may have an intruder in our midst.
Azt csókolom.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Jó, itt elengedjük.
Hello, Memória.
Hello, Memória.
Revelio.
viszont itt felkészülünk, mert cicka-micka.
Hello, Memória.
Azt mondja, ezt az állatot nem lehet megmenteni, dehogy nem lehet.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Egy murmán.
Revelio.
Egyébként hol vagyunk? Ó. Oké, most visszamegyünk Roxfordsba. Mi a küldetés? Ja, menj vissza térképcsarnokba. Oké. Mondom, most már így egy kicsit felgyorsultak a dolgok. Titkos szobák, gyerünk! Ja, meg hát szeretném végigtolni a játékot, mire megjön a Starfield. Sheafig.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
És itt vannak az őrzők.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
Na gyerünk! Lépj be az őrzők barlangjába.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Mindjárt kiderül.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Hoppá, megjöttek a komoldok.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Már rég ki kellett volna nyírnunk.
We must be getting closer. Renrock will be pleased with our progress. I know. More of them. You can't stop this. Get this. Not quite. Easily neither. You won't get away with that.
Revelio. Confringo.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Oh. Végre már Fig is segít valami.
I see it, and I don't know. He fought one of these in Hogwarts Legacy. Stupid. Bombarda, Incendio. No! You will not take what is not yours. Incendio.
You must stop it. Renrock will reign supreme.
Stupid.
Renrock will lead us to victory.
This one's almost down. Incendio.
I should have been.
Incendio! You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Revelio. Professor! That wall! That's the way forward!
Very perceptive, young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Über királyok vagyunk.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Ja, még az a szerencse egyébként, hogy...
Listen, more goblins up
fel van
ahead.
húzva most már a...
How nice of you. You're like fools of a feather.
Bombarda.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
You won't get away with that. Was that your best? I should have I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio.
You two against Ranrock's army.
Incendio.
I can do this for days. Chill spells glance off of me.
Incendio.
You're weak, you. You won't get away with it.
Confringo.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Hoppá, hoppá! Jönnek a Roxforti tanárok.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this. Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Not quiet enough. I won't rest. Ranrock's plan will fail. Is that the best you can do? Incendio. You won't get away with it.
Look out!
Oh.
Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Over here!
Never go down easy. Stupid. Now, Professor, Fig, aren't you going to lead some of the rest of us?
We couldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp.
You won't get away.
That was meant for me.
Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Was that your best? You can't stop.
Expulso!
Ajjaj. Ezek komoly őrök.
The wand! Quickly!
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Itt tartsuk, vagy kinyitjuk? Nyissuk ki.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Valószínűleg egyébként az lesz a rossz befejezés, hogyha az erőt kiszabadítjuk. Hát... eléggé morális kérdés. De igazából meg kíváncsi vagyok arra, hogy mit...
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work. Build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
Oh,
the arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
The repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Expelliarmus! Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
Okay.
me! Two sources of power.
Ez az.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Repulsor. Lumos.
Hát szerintem ez most nem fog kelleni. Mik vannak még itt nekem a tarsolyomba? Ó, kucium. Na ezt ide. A rákot alkalmazom.
Don't like that very much. Sending. There's nowhere to hide now, Randall. Confringo! Impulsor! Accio! Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa, Presto Momentum. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Presto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo.
Legyőztük.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
Gratulálunk! Befejezted a Hogwarts Legacy történetét, illetve elérted a tanév végét. Az RBF vizsgák gyorsan közelednek, itt az ideje, hogy áttekintsd az útmutató előre haladását. Fedezd fel a világot, fejezd be a diáktársi küldetéseket és mellékküldetéseket, valamint fejezd be úgy az útmutatót, ahogy jónak látod. És 33. szint. Nothing.
Revelio.
Hát, ez is eljött. Csácsumi. Szavaztok. Csá. Én vagyok a hős. Ezt végignéztük. Végig játszottuk. Most, hogy tavasz van, nem fog kelleni a sál, illetve ne látszódjon. Ó! Milyen jó kis tavaszi kabát. Hát ez tökéletes, kérem szépen. Más színben nincs ilyen kabátunk. Oh! Meg is van a ruházatunk. Wunderschön. Das ist kalap hiányzik. Ezek katasztrófák egyébként, ezek a sapkák. Nehéz. Valamilyen uhi amber a hochánné. Uhi amber, ez nagyon gázi. Jaj, nem, vissza. Inkább ne legyen. Nézzünk számolhágát. Ez szörnyű. Ez a legjobb, nem? Mint egy überfagyatékos. Jó, maradjunk ennél. És ilyen eszméletlenül okos a fejünk lett. Hát ez a legjobb kesztyünk. Menni kell majd piacozni. Hát ez 98-as, de nem annyival jobb. És bármit találsz, ezeket úgy vettem egyébként, amik rajtam vannak holmik. Na! 26 000 aranyam. Te jó Isten! Eszköztár, círmók, zörző pálcája. Azt egyébként tudom is használni, vagy nem? Na mondjuk ezt nem értem, hogy ennek miért jó az, hogy itt tudom váltogatni, mert itt kb. Semmit nem látsz, hogy mi van a kezében. De van ilyen opció, aztán te tudod, hogy rohadt jól néz ki a pálca. Na, legyen ez. Van seprű, a seprű kinézetét is tudod. Ez körülbelül ugyanaz. Most ilyen lesz. Meg a repülő hátast is. Mit szeretnél? Nekem ez a fekete van, de egyébként annyira nem szeretem, megmondom őszintén. Na, nézd, gyűjtemények. Igen. Most ez annyira nem izgat a gyűjtemények, hanem a kihívások, és a küldetéseknél is kaptunk feladat valamit, teljesítettük. Szerencsé kobold ruhaköltemény. Ja, 32 küldetést még kell csinálni. Teljesítsd a fő küldetés, köves nyaklánc. Oké. És a felfedezésnél is valamit elértünk. Igen, egy sállat szereztünk. Fedezve 2 leszálló platformot. Ez mi ez a zárolt kihívás? Ez miért van zárolva még? És adottság, 1 pontunk van, de itt igazából majdnem, hogy rommá vagyunk fejlesztve. Weasley figyelőszeme. Jó, beszéljünk Weasley professzorral.
I was telling Violet just the other day. It is a joy.
Hát nem gondoltam volna, hogy ilyen gyorsan, vagy hogy ennyire a végén vagyok.
Must we go back to practicing our skills?
Itt egyébként mindig vannak ilyen küldetések. Ó, és ez ki is nyílik van? Hello? Na, azért ki akarok menni. Fogyós.
Revelio.
Revelio. Még mindig tél van? Nem akarok teled. Vagy tavasz? Ja, nem tavasz, jó. Nem bakker, mindig tél. Hát az előbb az átvezetőjénél mutatta, már hányok ettől a téltől? Ja, arra kell menni. Ez mondjuk nem volt jó húzás a készítő.
Revelio.
Ilyen hosszú időre berakják a telet. Az ősz az nagyon jó volt. A tavasz-nyár ősz, ezek valami jó meg volt, hangulatos. De jól néz ki. És itt táncol. Azért csinálom ezt, mert bárhol lehetnek ilyen tekercsek, és azokat gyűjtöm. Jó van. Ja, közben ezt meg totálisan átformáltuk. Hol van a... Lumos. Itt van. A Lumos-t rakjuk ide. Így. Na ezeket például így lehet kinyitni. Haverom mondta. De most komolyan. Én nem is jöttem volna le.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Igen, még azt is össze kell szedni. Na, de most már jöhet a Starfield. Megcsináltuk, végigvittük a játékot. Jó nagy küzdelmek voltak. Ciao, Weasley.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Igen. Házkupa. És ez csak 34. szint. Nem áll. Jó, részt veszünk az órán. Ja, de nem ide megyünk. Tehát még el kell érnem egy szintet, hogy igazából vége legyen a játéknak. Az
Better
király.
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Hol vannak azok a Zenobiák, mert állna mondja.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in nature class.
Na, hol vagy?
knowledgeable. I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Mit láttunk a saját jövőnkben? Diadalt, veszélyt, hatalmat.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. I have found that we triumph most often when we weather hardship together. Rain does not fall on one roof alone, as my husband was fond of saying. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Okay.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Alig kell már. Jó. Ez ilyen mozgató varázslat, ez doesn't matter. Na, azt mondja, hogy akkor következő küldetés. De Sebastian nem akarom. Beszélj, Nettivel beszéljünk. Oké, hol van Natti Matti? Tök jók ezek a teleportálós cuccok, aztán nem kell annyit gyalogolni. Ugye nyilván ez az kellett, hogy felfedezzük. Na, itt vagyunk a nagy teremben. És köszönöm egyébként még valami negatívum, hogy van egy srác, aki szintén a főszereplő, Sebastian, és kb. Mindenki Sebastianra hasonlít.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Adjál tapasztalati pontot. Ennyi?
Revelio.
Akkor... Te... De jó. Akkor beszélünk Poppyval. Mondjuk a Poppys küldetések azok jók voltak, ezt a kis csajt azt nem nagyon csipáztam. Akkor messzire kell menni. Ezt a kis Onait. Ő egy ilyen kötelező sötétbőrű a játékban, mint tudjuk. Ó! Hát mégis tavasz van. A gyönyörű szép színek. Mennyivel jobb is az, mint az öreteknél. És szaladjunk, szaladjunk! Pocsolyába! Na hát ilyenkor szép ez a játék, komolyan. Pont jó helyről akarom nézni a kastélyt. Ez az igaz ilyen skót kastély. Arra rohadt jól néz ki. Meg egy az egész környék, pillangók repkennek, bla bla bla.
Oh good, you're safe. At least we're out of the classroom.
Na, beszélgessünk.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horndale Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Cuki ez a Poppy. Bírom. Na jó.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Adjál TP-t. Nem ad. Ó, te. Hát ez is mi ez? Money, money, money. It's so funny. Na. Nagyon jók ezek a... Azt mondja, küldetés. Akkor nem beszélgetünk. A ravaszdi kulcsok, azt még 2 darab van, amit meg kell keresnem a Roxfordban. Menj a zeneteremben. Jó. Részt veszünk a seprő próbán. Oh shit. Ilyen messzire kell menni. Ó, de szép helyen vagyunk. De nem is ide akartam teleportálni. Ez az új söprű.
Revelio.
Revelio. Arra van egy falu. Tűnj el. Mi van, ott van valami vadállat. Ezek varangyak, abból van. Úgyhogy...
Revelio.
Revelio.
I see you!
Ringo! Ahogy látsz. Itt lesz valami.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Ja, hát itt vannak cicókák. De cicókából is van sok.
Revelio.
Gryffindor, over here!
Jövök. Te
Hello
bekézzel.
again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head.
Right. Na, haladjunk már. Készen
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we?
Get ready to look.
Öcsém, annyit tudnak dumálni, nagyon hihetetlen, az hódunalmas. Erigy már.
That wasn't too difficult. Ha! Now that's more like it!
Elbaszom.
Wow. Made it. Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant.
Őt nem kellett volna menni.
This is going well. Made it! Oh,
yes!
Did anyone else see that? That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going...
It's been fun competing against your wreck.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
Hopp, hopp. Acsi. Menjünk vissza.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
A Big Weeks-hez. És közben meg jött valami. Levelet kaptam bele. Kitől? Az a baj, nem látszik, hogy ki küldte mikor. Aha, ő volt az. Foszlott seprűnnyel. Jó, akkor elmegyünk Roxmorsba. Pikpakot vagyunk.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Találkozzunk a tiltott rengetegben. Ajaj.
How's my favorite test flyer?
Revelio.
Némán van egy tekercs.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Na, ezt is megcsináltuk. Na.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Na. Na mindegy, nézzük a küldetést. Poppy. A Phoenix felemelkedése. Már csak egy Zenobia a köpőkő kellene. Jó. Csináljuk Poppy küldetését, hát ha valamit ad. Bajt hozzá rám, mondom, mi a rákom zörög-csörög. Itt harcolt ennél a tónál egyébként. Harry Potter. Sötétedő. So, Poppy.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Revelio.
Nincs itt senki. Gyerünk.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Kegyetlen hangja van a faszinak. Szerintem szörnyű.
I don't understand.
Kicsit
So
ilyen
the moonlight mentioned
kantóz.
in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him.
I am too.
That's what the leader of the herd...
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I can head to the library and start looking into the cave. I'll let you know.
Kicsit legyünk ilyen oskolások. Ez ilyen Gryffindor-os, nem? Ja. Igen. És kaptunk valami kendőt. Wow! Wow! Nagyon jól néz ki. Most ebben leszünk. Mégiscsak ilyen kicsit ilyen iszkolászabbak vagyunk. És akkor most itt mit kell csinálni? Ez Isten áldjon meg Poppy. Ennyi? Akkor... Ki kell próbálni egyszerre a kínai kapfogót, a mandragógát, meg a mérges csápfüvet. Ezek egyébként vannak. Jó, Sebastiánnal találkozunk. Még hozzá, hogyha bemegyünk itt a... Igen, mandragóga nincs. Bassza meg. Hol a rákomban van Sebastian? Jesus. The Jesus Christ, akkor ide megyünk.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Revelio.
blue powder.
Whee! Itt is már kb. Összegyűjtöttem mindent is.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me at there.
Sokkal jobban néz ki így a táj. Itt is megküzdöttem már.
Revelio.
Hát itt koboldok vannak. Sőt, le is tudunk szállni. Wow! Hát ez nagyon dzsuker.
Revelio.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Na, megcsinálta a sebfejlesztés, az a 3-as szint már. Hát ez nagyon meg a zsír. Ritkán szoktam így játékot kimaxolni. De ez ugye ez a játék az egyik, ami azt mondom megéri. Borzasztó jó. Hát remélem, hogy a Starfield is legalább lesz ennyire jó.
You're here. Good.
Ciao. Igen.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Na nézzük meg.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Na, menjünk a katakombákba.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Incendio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the team insect-free.
Accio! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Miket nem tudok,
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
Széles tükör. Igen, brilliáns vagyok, tudom.
Accio! Revelio!
Ja, van ám cucclan.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Hát ezeket a pókörmöket nem szedegetjük.
Incendio!
Na.
Accio!
Hát kibasztuk az ajtót.
I nearly slipped there.
Gyertek, gyertek, gyertek!
Bombarda!
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Incendio!
Jó. Hát mit tehet meg? Hát ez nem fog kelleni, az pénzt sem nagyon kapunk. Hát most teljesítettem a Merlin próbát, miért nem fejleszt? Miért nem lesz nagyobb a tárhely? Na nézzük. Azonosítatlan. Ezekkel is az a baj, aztán amikor azonosít, akkor kiderül egyébként, hogy egy kalapszart se ér. Hát nem mindegy. Mehetünk tovább.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! There's something here by the altar.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Mostanában módon megemlítettem a relikviát jelentésemben, így nem vihettem magammal, de az elkötelezettség felülírja a szabályokat. Az angol törzsfa pálcák varázslóinak erős intuíciójuk van, hiszek benne. Éppen azért, amikor senki sem látta, cselekedtem, megidéztem 2 mágikus akadályt.
What did you find?
Accio! Altar! Revelio! Depulso! Revelio!
Nem tudom, hogy jó fele megyek-e.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Főha.
Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Lumo. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumo. Cabalso. Lumos. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Haha!
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Durva mi? Hát ez tök jó. Oké, harcra készülünk. Hát ha. Ó, címerek. Amit annyira kellene a pénznek.
Accio.
Most én frankon körre mentem. Az fasza.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Arresto Momentum. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio!
This archway's been barricaded. We can
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Hogy oda kell rakni.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Ja. Mindig mindent én csinálok meg, de mindegy is.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Revelio.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know that.
I couldn't agree more. You have a lot at stake. You have... Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Ja, sose könnyű. Borzasztó nehéz.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Leviosa. Incendio.
És ez most mitől másabb, mint eddig a bármelyik
Incendio.
Pók.
Bombarda. Repulsor.
Na minden ide benézünk. Na hát, pópicam.
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Explotago. Stupid one. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Explotago. Incendio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio. Repulsor. Accio.
No. Potkányok.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Ezt köpeny lesz. Még megnézzük ott a másik fülkét.
Revelio.
Majd leszarom. Ha, 2 arany. Az igen.
Confringo! Repulsor!
Ja, itt nem.
Revelio!
Szóval találd meg a relikviát. Jó, ott van. De jó. Ide csak bejöttünk.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Bombarder!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio! Accio!
Oké, itt van valami logika benne.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Igen.
Revelio! Lumos! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Na végre.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio!
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio!
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio!
A relikvia elképzelhetetlen lehetőségeket rejt magában, ezek nem csak a varázslók, de az egész világ hasznára válhatnának. De hogy a szándékok értelmezhető legyen, az túl nagy sötét áldozatot kíván. Amíg többet nem tudunk róla, kérlek, ne vidd el ezt a relikviát.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow...
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Erre. Sosem szerettem játékokban a rohadt katakombákat.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Jó, most visszamegyünk Feldcroftba.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air
Jó, hát, ja, nem tudunk repülni. Ja, mert ez a hülye jön velünk. Ah. Miért lángol Feldcroft? Valami nem jó.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous, but it only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Na, két észkor már jó, hogy észrevettétek. Gyerünk, gyerünk, gyerünk.
They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Nyelvadunk a pofájuknak. Középen, pám!
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Incendio. I will.
Uncle, to the right.
Bombarded. You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be careful. Mine.
Incendio. Got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. Stupid one. No! Stop provoking them.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
That's weird.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Jó, és most beszélni kell Solomon Sallóval. Csak előtte gyűjtögetünk. Pont ezt akartam kérdezni, remélem a bótos itt van. El kellene adni pár holmit. A francba. Na jó, beszéljünk akkor az öreggel.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Na, ez a küldi megvan. Hát egy kicsit lepusztították ezt a fauckát. Na jó van, skacok, hát én csinálgatom majd meg itt a mellékküldetéseket, aztán nem ígérem, hogy lesz Hogwarts. Én most már inkább még ki akarnám próbálni a God of War-t, ugye magyar szinkronnal, szerintem még a mai nap folyamán azzal jövök. Illetve hát majd én a Starfieldre szeretnék aztán későbbiekben ráfüggni, gyúrni. Hát azért bízom benne, hogy így a hype-al ellentétben, illetve megegyezően jó játék lesz. És nem egy bugos szart kapunk. Picikét eszembe jut erről a Valhalla, most amit látunk. Tök jó. Jó, úgyhogy köszönöm szépen, hogyha megnézitek, illetve annak is, aki itt volt velem. Úgyhogy legyen szép hétvégétek még, ami marad belőle. Sziasztok!